Hello everyone, and welcome to this arcade show. Well, you're in the MakeCode Arcade Beginner Show. My name is Pelly. I work for the MakeCode team, and with me, Emil. And together we're going to be building a game today in the arcade.makecode.com website. If you're watching us on Mixer, make sure to follow our channel. Get to learn more about all these cool games we're building. Otherwise, if you're on YouTube, make sure you follow or subscribe to the channel. Be notified of the new games we're making. And we're in here in arcade.makecode.com, which runs in any browser. And today, Emil, we're going to be doing an old game, kind of a remake of an old game called Lunar Lander. It's one of the first video game. I'm here on YouTube, so take a look. So that's the game. So what you can see is there's this little lander here, and it's got a thrust, it's got like acceleration, and it's got some limited fuel, and it has to land into these different locations, and there's more points if he lands in the harder ones. The point is, yeah, there's some cool zoom effect. He doesn't have infinite fuel, so if you use too much fuel, you'll crash. You can only push the thrust in one direction. See, he's trying to get right at the right spot, and also when he falls, when he lands, he has to have kind of a small speed. Make sense? So we're gonna try to redo that in arcade the same way. Maybe we also get these these things, but try to do something similar. Are ready to roll? All right, we'll keep that one here in case we need some inspiration. Yeah, see, he's good. Never managed to do that. All right, we're back in arcade.makecode.com. We're going to do some kind of lunar lander. Might not be exactly...
Trying to...
Wait, let's call it lunar kind of lander. All right. So we're here in arcade, and when you start a game, kind of want to figure out what's the game plan at the high level. How are we going to approach this? So Emil, what's your take on this one?
Well, we first make our rocket.
So we're gonna have a rocket sprite, yeah, and then how do you want? Okay, let's do the rocket sprite.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's start with the rocket sprite. And again, if you're creating a new sprite, you can draw it. I don't think we have to be, so this game was black and white because that was like the maximum amount of colors you could get on that machine. But you could do some colors, yeah. So it's like a lunar lander, right? It has some thrust at the bottom that represents that. All right, so we're seeing some pretty involved art. These are your thrusters. Okay, and you want to do some kind of...
Oops.
I'm gonna erase that. So you've got your, and then maybe some yellow, or what do you want to do as a color? Kind of yellow, orangish.
Yellow, I guess.
And then a line of orange. Maybe some red. Something like that.
Yeah, and then we have
the center of the famous green. All right, so that's our thruster.
It's kind of a person.
Yeah, it's kind of a person. Well, yeah.
It kind of looks like
gets the job done. Yeah, that's good. Now, how about controls? So there's some kind of gravity.
Yeah.
Let's make that happen. Ooh, yeah, let's slow down on the mouse.
No, well...
So if you want to change gravity, you can set that. Gravity is an acceleration.
Set my sprite.
And you want to find acceleration on the Y's, and we're going to give it
100.
100. Let's see. I remember it was pretty slow, yeah.
Yeah, 50.
You remember, you're in the mood.
Yeah.
So you're a tiny amount of...
Maybe even a bit less.
Yeah, even a bit less.
30?
Yeah.
But a bit more than that.
No, actually, look. See the game. It's very slow.
Okay.
So maybe...
15?
No, like 5. It's very... It accelerates very slowly. Already that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a background music today. We've got Elliot practicing. Yeah, we got a live show, a live piano show going on for the show. Okay, so it's falling off. How do we do the controls? Let's go back to the video. So they do something that's cool.
Yeah, it rotates.
So when you rotate your sprite now, we're gonna skip that part because, but we can do right thrust, left thrust, and then bottom thrust.
Oh, okay.
And that could be one way because we don't have rotation of sprites in MakeCode, so it's going to be a bit tricky. But what we could do is use the arrow keys.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if you press left, then you put a bit of acceleration on the left side.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go into the controller, and we're going to get the event to handle the buttons. Just like a button name, but we're going to do button. Oh yeah, so no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this. What happened to our sprite? Oh yeah. So, when you press left, and what we're going to do, if you look at the...
It'll push.
It'll push while you're pressing down. So we're going to do two events. One is when it's pressed, and one is when it's released. So pressed is the down event, and then release is the up event. So when it's pressed, we're going to give it some acceleration.
So when it's pressed,
We're going to set the acceleration on the sprite. VX, no, acceleration. Because you're pushing, you're not setting the speed, and that's going to be, you're pushing left. That's really how you want to do it. Left means you open the thruster to the left. Yeah,
so you want to move. So
no, you're pushing. You're turning on the thruster on the left. So that's okay. It's going to be a positive. Let's do the same kind of maybe 5 or something like that.
Oh, 5?
Yeah, if you look at the game, it's very slow, the acceleration.
Okay.
See? At almost nothing. It's like a tiny amount.
No, so shouldn't we do, so the arrow keys will just rotate the sprite, and then if you hold, it'll just...
Yeah, it's just a bit harder to do that.
Oh, okay.
Because we'd have to draw the sprite on every direction. We're going to cheat a bit. We're going to do left is left thruster.
Okay.
And right is... Yeah, duplicate that. So then you set it to 0. Okay, now what we can do, so when you press left, see it starts to accelerate. We could change the image on the...
It doesn't stop. Here, let's see.
Oh, something happened above our heads. Something broke. All right. So we've got left thruster. Let's do, how do we show the left thruster? You know, I'm thinking we could throw some little particles on the left to show that. So let's,
Like,
I think the spray effect, let's try the spray effect. Let's see what it does.
no.
Yeah, it's kind of random everywhere. Well, we'll come back to that. We'll work on the, oh, trail might work. Trail might work. It's just so slow. No. Oh, it's only half a second.
No.
you want to trail, start the trail, and then stop the trail.
I think we could do. If we wanted, we could.
We'll come back. We could throw some sprites in that direction, and actually we could do it. So one way you could do it is throw sprites in the direction of the acceleration of the sprite.
Or use the left side of the sprite and then throw it from there.
All right. So for example, what we could do is in a game update. Why try? Because that makes a lot of noise in the mic.
Oh yeah.
In the game update, we could check. So we check if there's an acceleration on the sprite. So we're gonna do. Wait. We can just do it like that. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna.
Should we build the?
Yeah, let's do right and let's do the right buttons. We'll come back to this animation. There might be. Sometimes it's good to just skip some feature. All right, right. And right. There's a few ways we could do these particles. Now you want to go right, so you want to go this way. And if you remember the other time we did a game, we started to do constants, so that we didn't have to clone these numbers all over the place.
So we're going to do that?
Yeah. So that's going to be, yeah. We'll call that the thrust. All right.
No, we have to have
Thrust.
right thrust.
Well, they're going to be the same.
No, because one is negative and one is not.
Oh yeah. There's some something's going on. All right, let's set it. But this we could actually just use math to get that. Now if we do thrust. So if thrust is 4, follow me here. So we're gonna use thrust here. Make sense? And then here we're gonna use math. So we only have to write, we're gonna say 0 minus thrust.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
And then we can also do
idle. Oh, you want idle to be 0? Okay. That's good. Yeah, maybe it always has some speed. Yeah. Cool. So now if we press left, it's pushing. It's very confusing because we don't see the thruster.
Yeah.
How about we do an image for now?
We do an animation, so like when he's pushing, you go and
Yeah.
or we could swim.
We could change the image on the. Oh, you want to do an animation?
We could.
All right. Let's grab the animation. So go grab the animation extension. Yep.
Oh.
Something happened.
Something happened.
No. All right, animations. Okay, so when we go left, we're gonna start an animation here. All right, let's see if we can drag this image in there. So if I can drag this one in here. No. All right. The other thing I can do is I can probably select all this. Wait. Now I can't unselect it. Oops. All right, we're trying to copy the image here. Nope. Can't undo it.
And Control C.
Oh, I can try that. Good, Control C. And Control E. Nope. Okay, that's going to be a problem for us. You know,
I can.
Oh wow! Look at those guys.
Oh, so we might have controlled something.
Yeah, something happened, which we didn't want to do. All right, let's clean that up. How about before we do animation, we just change the image. So if I scroll down all the way, now this is easier. I can drag this one out. All right, left thruster. Let's do some drawing.
Okay, so
actually, when he's not doing anything, he should not have that. And that should be here now.
his head should be here, and then...
His thruster...
Actually, no, he can stay like that, and he can
his
just...
thruster is kind of on this side.
on his head.
Give me a color here. Oh, you use another color. Which color do you use? This one.
There's kind of his arms.
And some... I'm gonna do some thrusting here. All right, maybe some yellow. Now he's not pushing down. Hey, there we go, thruster. And then here, he's not doing anything, so he's resting. And then when it's released, we go back to the original image, which is this one.
Okay, let's try.
Let's try it. So use the left button. Hey! Pro skill art! Alright. Now we have to do that for right as well. I'm going to copy that here, and I'm going to copy that here. Alright, so you want to draw the right side?
Yep.
I think you can use the marquee tool to, yeah, our sprite is not centered, which in hindsight is not great. So we could move it. There we go. Now we can draw the right thruster. And yeah, we should try to do some animation after the fact. But for now, this is already pretty good. I think orange layer and then red layer. Yeah.
No, I think
Yeah. Yeah.
He kind of goes down a lot.
Oh, we need the down button where you thrust from down. All right. So you want to do it? You can copy paste these two. Yeah, this one and this one. Let's move everything up. All right. So this is going to be the down button. Down button, and let's fix the numbers. Oh, you want to do the drawing? All right. So delete this.
Oh, this is the biggest jet. Make it really big.
Yeah, maybe it has different value.
Oh God.
I don't know exactly the physics of the original game. Yeah, he really has a t-shirt now. Oh, this is the mega thruster?
Yes.
Need a bit more orange. Put this side in orange, hold on. There you go.
So I got that, so then I can just do.
Yeah, alright.
So.
Let's see. Wait, no. Now this is not, it's the down button, so it's controlling up and down.
So we need to
do the AAY.
And then that's good.
No, you're doing VY. That can't be good. You're changing the VY thing.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be AY, and then this is going to be AY. But I first see a little bug here. Oh, and now it doesn't move anymore. Did it? It doesn't fall. So there's something really bad that's going on. Let me show you the on start. Bring on start here. All right, so here's what we're doing, Emil. We're kind of overriding the original gravity we set.
Oh yeah, because we're setting the acceleration Y.
Yeah, and that's really bad. So we need to keep that in our computations. So how about we add a variable for this one, which is going to be the gravity.
Okay.
So let's keep that gravity. Yeah, and it's a good habit if you know it's not going to change. Just make it capitalized. Yep. Now make sure you initialize it and on start. It's going to be 2. So that's going to be 2. Now when we do our math, that's going to be gravity minus thrust, and then this is going to go back to gravity.
So gravity
Minus.
I'm almost there.
There you go. And that
This is going to be gravity.
Click on the drop down. Gravity. All right, so now if you go back to the game, and if you leave it be,
It kind of takes a long time.
oh yeah, this game was slow.
I can,
Yeah,
it's not thrusting.
it is thrusting.
No, but like I can go onto both sides.
Oh, it's super sensible.
It's really, it's hard to control.
Yeah, it's hard to control. All right. What's next? Oh yeah, we need to do the scenery.
Oh yeah, we need to do the scenery.
So what we could do is maybe a tile map.
Oh yeah. Set down
We're going
there.
to set a tile map, probably the non-start, and now let's draw. What do you want the sizes to be? Wait. So 16 by 16, we're going to make it, so that's the number of tiles were 16 wide. So we can maybe do something like 24, something bigger. All right. Let's try with that. All right, I think, okay, what theme do we have? It could be a submarine.
Okay.
Forest. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, that could work. So this is like a proper landing pad. For example, we could put it here. Maybe one here and here. And then these are baddies. Hold on. Let me get maybe one here. Yeah, they don't look good, I guess. What else do we have? Oh, this one. Then we just need a. Oh, this is not looking good.
Some look good together. Like if you did, let's see, we could do.
Oh, this has to go there. Oh, wait. Oh, no, maybe that's the one. Oh, it's black then background. Interesting. How about we put these? Then people can figure out the art on their own.
Yeah.
The original game used lines and stuff, but.
We could make it custom. We could make it custom.
Yeah, we can make it custom. But this is probably good enough. And then there's a rock somewhere.
There's also like one landing pad that's there's like here. Can I make some landing pads?
Yeah. Well, we need different landing pads because they'll have different points. So let's start with those. Yeah.
These are the big ones.
Yeah.
This one gives you a lot
No,
of
there's
points.
too many. That's gonna be too easy.
No, but
They have one big one and then small ones. There you go.
and then there's a no. There's it's the
And the rest is. Oh wait, we have to do the
it's
walls.
the best one. Bing.
Yeah. All right. So we have to do the walls. This is all wall. Wait. Here, here, here. Whoops.
Nope.
All right. Nope.
Nope.
That's kind of our terrain. Yeah, we start in. Oh, you know what? We're gonna move out of the map. So let's.
I can barely go up.
Let's change the camera to.
Oh, this is how you go up really fast.
Shouldn't matter. It's because you already have speed. Let's make sure the camera follows our sprite. We're gonna do that in the scene. You stop playing.
Yeah.
Let's make sure the camera follows the sprite.
Camera follows the sprite. Camera.
And it looks like we've zoomed out a lot. All right. Camera. Follow sprite.
Camera follows sprite.
And non-start. So now when it starts falling, we need some kind of background.
We're not losing altitude.
Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, there we go.
I barely have enough thrust power.
All right, let's work on the. You know, I'm wondering if we can change the tile map size. All right, we'll figure that later. I'm gonna do a little star field, kind of appropriate for the game. We're gonna have to figure out the zoom out, zoom in thing. Maybe we have two tile maps. One that is.
Yeah, except ours is kind of easier, so I don't know if we need the zoom in, zoom out.
All right, so let's start looking at the gameplay.
I did it. Yay.
Yeah, see, it's being pushed out by the thruster.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Or we could just make it go ghost. No.
It has to go through. All right, so let's see. In the game, what you have is.
Nope.
Whoops. We're back to Pong here. There's a few things that we need to get. First is you've got some fuel. So you got a fuel limit. Mm-hmm. And the fuel goes down every time you use a thrust. See? Zzz.
There's a lot of fuel.
So there's fuel. It gives you an altitude, which is cool.
Oh, the zooming is nice.
Yeah, there's zooming. This is the fuel thing.
Okay.
How do you think we could do that?
So when you press button A, you lose 10 fuel. And you.
Oh, it's as you burn fuel. As you thrust, that fuel is being burned. So there's a trick we can do.
Can we do?
Is if we thrusting.
If.
Yes.
So. Game update.
On game update, yep. Which is in game. So we're gonna do an if, and we're gonna check that one of the buttons is okay.
If is a button pressed.
If is, oh yeah. We should rephrase that. Okay, if the last button is pressed, what will we do? So we have a counter in the game. We can use the life.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
No, we could have points, and then you lose points.
You win points. If you do the life, then you die as soon as you hit 0, which is great. This is what we want.
Okay. So if you.
So you basically change life by 1 is 1.
And you have 3 lives.
Well.
See,
yeah.
I just died.
Let's give ourselves, I don't know, 1,000 life.
So we'll have to do it for each.
Yeah, we have to do it for. Yeah, that's great. Big timer. We have to do it for the 3 of them. How do you want to do that?
For the 3 of them.
Okay, so you're gonna write 3 ifs?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do that, or you can use this beautiful operator called OR.
Oh, okay.
It just works like it sounds. So if left is pressed, or, and then what do you think is going to be the next one? Or down, or right. And then it's going to be even longer. It's going to be a record of longer. Then we're going to duplicate this ore again. I'm going to put it inside of it. Wait. This is going to be virtuoso block skills. So if left is button press, or if right is button press, or
is
down. Cool.
oh,
Sorry to tell you, but you're doing logic.
okay, we are losing a lot of fuel.
Yeah, so we need to check that left, losing, right, losing, down, losing. Yeah, no, this game is hard.
I think we should give you a bit more thrust because it's really hard to control.
This game was hard.
Yeah,
It
but
was
like
just-
I can't barely do anything.
Yeah.
I'm running out of fuel. We're running out of fuel. Okay.
Okay. Should we do? We're gonna run out of time, so we'll have to finish work on this game for a while. We ran out of thrust here. Too bad. So we're halfway, maybe a third of the way of this.
I want to give the thrust a bit more power.
Yeah. But if you look at the original game,
It's still a bit more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, way more.
Way more.
Yeah, so way more on the Y's. I think this is,
We have to change thrust.
yeah. Well, we'll be back. Oh yeah, so now we have a thrust. We can actually change this. If I
It's in
find,
the old start.
if I find what on start is, it's here,
10.
10.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be part 1 of our lunar lander, maybe.
I don't think I'm going down.
We've got the thruster. Yeah. Need to figure out how to switch between a smaller tile set. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We need to add more blocks in the tile map so we see that we're moving.
I'm gonna go get the.
Crashed.
Oh.
Good thing we didn't do the crash yet. Alright, well, that's all for this episode, and we'll be back in
think
part
I'm-
2.
I won't stop going up or something. I think that gravity has to go up a bit too.
It's because your thrust is really...
Oh no. No. Okay.
Yeah, maybe actually it shouldn't be... Oh well.
No, we'll see.
Yeah, you're dead. No, because you could still fly without fuel. Oh well. All right. Well, that's all for today, and we'll be back with part 2 and maybe part 3 of this Lunar Lander maybe game. That's all we have so far. We have a few blocks, but we've been working on game mechanics next time. All right. See you later.